Top 10 Impressive Facts about Armenia. Here are some interesting things about Armenia that you might not know. Number 10. Chess is a compulsory subject in schools. Interesting, huh? All students have to take chess as a compulsory subject in school, and there are even exams for it. The photo below shows the renowned Tigran Petrosian chess house in Yerevan, where many huge international chess tournaments have been held. Number 9. Armenia was the first country to have adopted Christianity as its state religion. Today, 97% of the population today are Christians, and Armenia has one of the most beautiful churches in the world. Check out our post on the 10 most beautiful Armenian churches that you must visit. The country was converted to Christianity back in 301 AD by St. Gregory Illuminator, and since then, many churches have been built under his name. There are so many beautiful churches. Number 8. The first church in the world was built in Armenia. Holy Echemiadzin was the first state church built in the world back in the early 4th century. This place is also the headquarter of all the churches in Armenia, and it's one of the most visited pilgrimage sites in the world. Unfortunately, this beautiful building has been under construction for the past few years, and we were unable to capture a nice shot of it. Number 7. An estimated 1.5 million Armenians were killed during the genocide. The genocide refers to the mass killings of Armenians that began under Ottoman rule in 1915. Coincidentally, this year, the 24th of April 2015, marks the 100th year anniversary of the genocide. The Genocide Museum was closed for a year for thorough restoration and will only be opened 2 days before its 100th anniversary. The genocide happened during and after First World War, where more than 1.5 million Armenians were brutally killed without any mercy by her enemy. The genocide happened in 3 phases. The first was when all the men were being called out to join the army and then killed, so that the rest of the population will not have any males to protect them. Then next was the killing of all women, elderly and children, and the last was the intellectuals. Number 6. Armenia is one of the oldest wine-producing country in the world. Armenia is one of the oldest country that has produced wine in the world. It's attributed to its blessed location of being on the fertile valleys of Mount Ararat, where high-quality grapes could be grown. Number 5. The entire country worships Mount Ararat, which is also the national symbol of Armenia. According to our guide, Mount Ararat protected Armenia from a super strong earthquake. They also believe that the peak of Mount Ararat was where Noah's Ark was found. But sadly, Mount Ararat is not even within the territory of Armenia at the moment. Number 4. Yerevan is also known as the Pink City. Yerevan is one of the most beautiful pink city that we've ever been to. Her buildings were all made of naturally colored volcanic rocks of varying shades of pink, hence giving her the name Pink City. Number 3. Recently, the world's oldest known leather shoe, dated at 5,500 years old, was discovered in southern Armenia. Also, a wine-producing facility was found nearby. Number 2. Visit the one and only remaining pagan temple, Ghani Temple. The only remaining pagan temple left in the whole of Armenia. Back then, when Christianity was being introduced to Armenia, all the pagan temples were destroyed and replaced with churches, except for this particular Ghani temple, which was apparently too beautiful to be destroyed. Hence they decided to make an exception for this temple, and instead of destroying it, they built the church right next to it and made sure that it was taller and bigger than the Ghani temple. We were very lucky to be able to witness a ritual going on when we were there, as our guide told us that it was very rare. In the photo below, there's a pagan priest wearing a cape with a sun-like symbol at the back, which symbolizes eternity. Number 1. According to Guinness World Records, the longest non-stop double-track cable car is the Tatif aerial tramway, which clocks in at 5,752 meters long. The spectacular cable car connects the village of Haliza with the aforementioned Tatif Monastery, offering spectacular views across the Varotan Reed. Vergord,